Good morning. My name is Javier Adrián Córdoba Ramos, and today I will present the topic Heat Exchanger for the course Equipment Design. In this presentation, I will explain the definition, operation, types, application, advantage, disadvantage, rewards, question, conclusions, and reference related to heat exchanger. Introduction. Heat exchangers are essential equipment in chemical and industrial processes. They transfer thermal energy between two fluids without mixing them, helping to heat, cool, condense, or evaporation process stream. They are important because they improve energy efficiency and reduce operation costs. Presentations objective. The objective of this presentation is to explain what heat exchangers are, how to they operate, where they are used, and their main advantage and disadvantage a chemical engineering process. What is heat exchanger? A heat exchanger is equipment used to transfer heat between two or more fluids at different temperatures. In most cases, the fluids are separated by a metallic wall, so they do not mix directly. How do they operate? Heat exchanger operate because heat naturally flows from a hot fluid to a cold fluid. The heat transfer occurs by convection from the hot fluid to the wall, conduction through the wall, and convection from the wall to the cold fluid. Basic heat transfer principle. The basic equation is a Q equals U times A times I and delta T. This means that heat transfer depends on the overall heat transfer coefficient, the heat transfer area, and temperature difference between the fluids. Configurations. There are three main flow configurations: parallel flow, counterflow, and crossflow. In parallel flow, both flows move in the same direction. In counterflow, they move in opposite direction. In crossflow, they move perpendicular to each other. Main type of heat exchanger. The main types of heat exchanger are double piped, shell and top, plate, coil, and air-cooled heat exchanger. Each type is selected depending on the flow rate, temperature, pressure, available space, and process requirement. Visual table of type. This slide shows different types of heat exchanger. Take double pipe exchanger example. The shell and top exchanger is widely used in the industry. The plate exchanger is compact, and the coil exchanger is also full in tanks or vessels. Shell and tube heat exchanger. The shell and tube heat exchanger is one of the most common designs in industry. It consists of main tubes inside a cylindrical shell. One fluid flows through the tops and the other flows through the shell sides. Its main components are the shell, tops, top jets, valves, heads, and nozzles. Where are heat exchangers used? Heat exchangers are used in oil refineries, petrochemical plants, food industry, pharmaceutical plants, power plants, boilers, condensers, reactors, and distillation columns. They are used whenever temperature control is required. Advantage and disadvantage. The main advantage of heat exchanger are heat recovery, lower operation costs, energy efficiencies, versatility, and reliability. However, they can also present disadvantages such as falling, corrosion, pressure drop, and high capital costs. So, main technical word learns are tubal bundle, shell site, top, head duty, fouling factor, baffle spacing, thermal efficiency, and overall heat transfer coefficient. These terms are important for understanding heat exchanger design and operation. In this slide, I present five recent questions about the topic. Twice question have reinforced the main ideas, such as the function of a seed exchanger, configuration, shell and toy requirement, and the effects of fouling. Conclusions. In conclusion, heat exchangers are essential in chemical process design because they allow temperature control, heat recovery, and better energy efficiency. Their selection depends of type of fluid, temperature, pressure, flow rate, material, and maintenance requirement. Also, there are relevant equipment. Their performance can be affected by falling, corrosion, and pressure drops. Thank you very, thank you very much for your attention.